It is time to scrapbook. Hey, welcome to Scrapping It Up. This is part 2 of Learn How to Decorate the recipe mini album that I showed you from start to finish how to make. So, yay! Part 2 is tonight. So, yes. Um, in these classes, before I had taught you how to make this from out of chipboard and cardstock, and we put it together. Now we are decorating this. So yeah, we're to the fun part now. So yay! So welcome everyone. Oh, hi Barbara, Samantha, and Krissa, and Darlene, and Donna, and Angela. Welcome. So if you haven't caught it, you can go back and catch it. And I think it's been that we started it, I think 2 weeks ago, I think. Oh, hi Pamela and Bunny and Lori and Marcia, welcome. So yes, and I didn't get my homework done. I wasn't able to get anything glued down from last night's class. I had to work all day today, so I didn't get much done. Didn't get much done whatsoever. Ooh, you got your craft paper today, darling? Awesome. Possum. Yep, pick up cream paper too. Yep. All right, guys. So, tonight's class, I'm going to show you, let me get that. We decided in last night's class that I'm going to show you how to make these pockets. I done this on the older recipe album that I done, and you guys all said that you wanted to learn how to make these. So I'm going to show you. And this one has 4 recipe cards. This one has 3. This one has 3. Put this one in first. You can put one in behind it, and it still holds it. They're wonderful pockets. Oh, hi, Joyce and Linda and Shelly and Debbie. Welcome. And Pamela. So welcome, guys. All right. Now I need to decide. Oh, I better put my little mouse up before I accidentally shut us off. I think I'm going to do mine in cream colored because most of my cardstock is black. So I think I want cream colored. So let me move this so I don't. Oh, those pieces almost fell off. Whew, that was close. All right. So let me show you how to make them. Oh, you're watching in bed? You got me muted. Hoo-hoo. Oh, welcome, Stella. Okay. So and you can put these pockets in any kind of album. It doesn't have to be, just the recipe album. You can put these in any kind of pocket that you want. Okay, so I gotta refresh my memory here. How I done those. Oh, you worked on the middle section of construction? Oh, that's awesome. You just love watching the videos. Yep, you're crafting right along with me. You bet. Welcome, Bridget. Welcome. So welcome, everyone. right, so I know you have to have an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Okay, so go grab you an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Okay, you're going to score 1/2 inch on each side. So on the 8.5 inch side, you're scoring 1/2 inch on each end. Okay, then you're going to rotate it, and on the 11 inch side, and I need to measure. That is not correct. That's an awful big pocket. Let's see what it comes out to be. Let's just try it. We will try it. So halfway would be 5.5. So if we, wow, that's okay. Let's do 4.5. Nope. Let's do 3.5. Let's see what this turns out to be. Let's just see. All right. So you're going to fold on the shorter score line. Okay. You're folding on the shorter fold line. Okay. Now you're going to apply your tape. Let's see. All right. So first things, we're going to apply our tape to the bottom half. And you're going to apply the tape on the indented side. Okay, just to that lower part. Okay, just to that lower part. Okay, just to the lower part. Now, you're going to apply tape to the longer parts here on the bumpy side. On the bumpy side. Okay, on the bumpy side. All right, you're applying tape on the bumpy side. Oh, hi, Connie and Kim, Tamalee. Welcome, welcome. And Michelle and Linda and Terry. Welcome, guys. So now what you're going to do, you're going to do a little triangle piece. And I'll show you here. On that score line. Just like that. Okay, here's your score line. You're doing a little triangle on both sides. Okay, both sides. Okay, just like that. Now what you're going to do is the little flaps. You're folding those in and burnish. Okay. Now your bigger flaps, you're folding because you want your tape on the outside. Okay, you want your tape on the outside. So when you get done, it should look like this. Oh, I guess the tape is on the same side. I was thinking you had to put the tape on the opposite side, but I guess not. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I thought you did. Oh, hi, Sharon. So You fold in, make sure that she's lined up. Take your tape off. Stick her down. Make sure you don't go over on those score lines, because it will show, because when you flip it like this. So there's a pocket. There's a pocket. So what you can do is when you glue it down, you can glue the bottom. Okay, just put glue on the bottom and then stick it down. And so here, let me grab my album. Okay. We'll make the smaller ones. I gotta get the measurements. So you could put this on your page like this. Where is, I suppose I left those recipe cards in that other album. You ding dong. What did I do with the other album? Seriously? I just had, oh, there it is. Yep, I did. I was going to say, oh my gosh, I lost that album. I just had it. So you could put a couple of recipes. Well, heck, that's all three of them right in there. So you glue down the bottom, you know, let your sides. Then you'd have a pocket here. If you don't glue down the top, you'd have a pocket here. Okay? So you would have a pocket here. So there's one. So there's one big pocket on a page. So you could do it that way. Let's do the smaller pocket. So I'll have to get the measurements. I thought I used all of one sheet of paper, but obviously I've done something different. Oh, I totally glued those down. That's what I did. Okay. To make these, let me grab another piece of paper. Yeah, these are just totally glued down. So there's 6.5, 7.5. So 7.5 by 4, 5.5. So what I did, I just took 8.5 by 11 and cut it in two is what I'd done. And then cut them down to 7.5. So, but you can leave it this size since we have a bigger album. So I just cut an 8.5 by 11 in half. Okay, so 5.5 by 8. I probably should be writing these measurements down. So I'll show you both ways. Okay, so we have the big pocket. Okay, I'll show you both ways of doing this. Oh, thanks, guys. I told you that older recipe album was a oldie but goodie. Okay, so on the 8.5 inch side, you're going to score 1/2 inch and then 1/2 inch on the other end. All right. And then I'm going to score at, just a second, let me look and see what I scored on this one here. Inch and a half. And that's plenty of room to hold your recipe cards. Plenty of room. Okay. So 1.5 inches on the 5.5 inch side. Okay. I'll do this to both pieces. At 5.5 inch side, at 1.5. 1.5. Oh, you love it, Connie? Thanks. Thanks, Joyce. All right, so we have these two difference. So apply your tape to the little section. Okay. Apply your tape to the little section on the indented side. Okay. Then you're going to flip it over, and you're going to apply your tape on the bumpy side on the bigger section. Okay. And you can even make these out of the design paper too. I chose to do the plain so that way you could decorate the pockets. Plus, it does take quite a bit of paper to make these too, so I chose to use my plain cardstock. Okay, again, you're going to do that little X, or X, oh my gosh, little V cut right on that score line. You got to do that so you can reduce the bulk, because otherwise it would be too bulky. Ooh. All right. Then you're going to fold your little ones in and burnish. And when you do this, fold back on this. You want to make sure that lines up right here, okay? If it doesn't, kind of make you a new score line. You want that all to line up, okay? And you're just going to fold that up. And like I said, if it, don't let it stick over. So if you have to make kind of a new score line, so be it. So there's you another pocket. So you can glue this one at the bottom and the sides, leave the top open. Then you'd have a place for tags up here on top and your recipe cards. Okay, so you'd have room for tags, okay, and your recipe cards. That's awesome. Okay, the other option is, and I should not put tape on it. That was dumb. That was dumb. The other option is you can fold it. These here cut right along your score line. Just right along your score line. So then you would fold these up. There. So let me show you. Dang, I almost lost my papers again. If I lose them on that other side of the desk, I gotta get Will to get them because I can't get them. So, like the one that you don't have no flaps on back, you glue that one at the top because, you know, you don't want nothing sticking out over your album, okay? So you glue the top one down. The bottom one, you could leave the top open. Wish I had some cards, but I don't. So you can leave the top one open. Let me see if I can find, I know I've got some. Geez Louise. Usually I keep some up here just for decorational purpose, or, you know, to show. Oh, well, we'll use this. So this one has the tape. So you'd run your glue at the bottom, stick her down. And I want, you know, don't glue the top. So then you could put your 3x4 cards. You can even put your recipe cards in here. And then you'd have your places here to put stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, guys. Or you can do the bigger one. You know, since we are working with a bigger, you know, make a variety of them. Yeah, you could make, excuse me, you could make a variety of these. And, you know, like this one, do the 2. This page here, you could do the 1. And, you know, and you can make a great big photo mat to go behind it. Oh, I see a bunch of hearts and likes. I love it. I'm glad you guys like this. It's just something simple, guys. Something simple, but it adds to our albums. It does, it does. You know, you can add these to your other albums. It doesn't have to be a recipe album. You know, you could put this in your die cut thing and, you know, make a die cut edge up here at the top. Make a die cut edge here, you know, before you attach it. The possibilities are endless. I know they love their pockets and the waterfalls. You just got to watch, guys, that when you're making albums that you got to watch your bulk that you put in them, okay? Because you can get them too big. You can. Yeah, you could even do a slant. Yes, anything. I mean, the possibilities. You could do just about anything. Pretty awesome. You know, you could even put these as a flap. Let me show you. So you could make 2 of these. Okay. Let's say you have you can make a hinge. You know, not a hinge, but you know, an inch, and you score it in the middle and you put tape on it, and so you have a flap. What you could do, let me see if I can find a piece of paper to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, these measure, well, I guess it doesn't matter what it measures. Okay, here's just a piece of scrap paper. Where is my... So you could score it 1/2 inch. I should have... I'm going to cut that just a little bit longer. I'm going to cut it at 2 inches. I'm going to score it 3/4. So you would attach this 3/4 down, and it has a flap on it. So you could attach to here. And attach the other one on the back side and put them together. You'd only have to tape one of them. Okay? You'd only have to tape one of them. You could put these together. Okay? Here's our flap. So you're going to put one on top, the other one on the back side, and you're going to line them up to where they're even. Put them together. So now you have a pocket that flips, that has a pocket on the front. If I could keep this all together. Okay, it flips because you just put it on a hinge, and you just put the hinge down, and then it has a pocket on the back. Plus, when you put these two together, you made a pocket in the middle. Yep, perfect for the patchwork page. Correct. Correct. So it would flip, and you'd have pocket on both sides and a pocket at the top when you put these two together. Okay. While we're talking my patchwork pages, I want to show, because I get a lot of questions about the patchwork pages, and I want to show you guys. This is one of my patchwork pages, this right here. Ooh, I about had a disaster. Okay. And I just built it up. It has an inch flap on it. Is all it has, is an inch flap. And what I done, I used a piece of scrap paper here. This pink paper is a piece of scrap. Then I used a piece of red paper as a scrap. This piece of paper right here. Then I used a beige cardstock. And then I put a strip up here, a strip here. So then the beige is where you can put your photograph. You can put a photograph here. You can write right here. And then I put one of those pockets on the front. Then here's my other patchwork page. And I just used my scraps, stickers and scraps. You know, I put the red first. and then a pocket on the back. And it's just using it. Oh, I didn't ever notice, but that piece is, no, it's not sideways because that crock pot is right side up. But that's what a patchwork page is. You just use up your scraps. I wish I had that other album I done that patchwork pages too, because it's gorgeous. But I'm not for sure. Oh, it's in my tub of scrapbooks. But that's what my patchwork pages are, guys. I think that was the only ones I'd done in here. Yep. It was the only one. So you guys like that? Oh, your internet's been pretty bad here lately. My computer, especially in the mornings, oh my word, it is so slow. So slow. Yep, I see the hearts and likes. Love it. But you determine, what you want. Okay? You guys have any questions? Any questions? But yeah, I'm gonna make some to go in my album too, because I think these right here on these big pages here in front, I think these are perfect. I think they're perfect for that. I'm glad I thought about that last night. But I can't decide if I want to do the big one. That'd be cool to put that in there. I can't decide. I can't decide. I think that'd look nice. See, you guys learned something new tonight. Oh, June. Yes, oh, no, you cannot leave that patchwork page out because your pocket's attached to that. I'll tell you what you can do here, June. I'll show you what you can do. Okay, I'll make it easy for those of you that do not want to do this patchwork page. Here's what you can do. Okay, I'll make it easy on you guys. This page here. Let me find some scraps, because I know not all of you will want to do the patchwork page. I realize that. But you can do it, you can follow my lead on it. Do it exactly like I do. What you can do is just attach a piece of cardstock or design paper to it. That's all you got to do. Whatever size you want it. I wouldn't go, just a second, let me find my ruler. So I would go no more than probably 8 1/4. Okay. And then you can make it by 11 or 10 3/4. Let me see. I was thinking I had a piece of design paper. Maybe not. That size to show you. I was hoping I'd have two kind of the same size, but not a chance of that. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do too. Ha ha! I do too. So, what you can do. Oh, bye, Beth. Yeah, you have to leave the flap on there because these pockets attach to that flap. But what you can do, if you don't want to do the patchwork page, all you got to do is stick a piece of design paper on that. That's all you got to do. and then flip it over. If you don't like what the back of that paper looks like, guess what? Stick another piece of design paper the same size. So make sure you line it up. Okay? Make sure you line it up. And just do it that way. Okay? For those of you that do not want to do the patchwork page, just attach design paper to it. It's all you got to do. Simple as that. Okay? Oh, that's kind of cute. And just make sure they line up. That's all you got to do. Or you can use your plain cardstock. You know, grab you a piece of 8 1/4 by 11 and attach it to that. And that way, if you use it black, you won't have to get another piece on back. You might want to just to give it a little bit more. But yeah. Do you like that idea, June? But yeah, you can do that. You could even, and another idea, guys, attach your cardstock on the back side. Okay, you attach your cardstock on the back side. You could attach your other piece on top here and glue the edges together, just the edges, and then glue right here on your 3 sides. And then guess what? You have a pocket. You have a pocket here. So you could do that. Good night, Beth. So there's 2 options for you, June. Yes, it could be a half-page pocket. You got it, June. You got it. Half-page pocket. Yep, exactly. You know, if you don't want to put glue here, you can do your 1-inch piece of cardstock scored in the middle and attach tape to both sides, and then that way you get the full range of the pocket. Or you could just put glue, and you won't have the full range of the pocket. I mean, you basically have a pretty big pocket. I'm full of ideas. Anybody else got any other questions? I know, I love the patchwork page too. It's a fun way of using up scraps. You know, you just kind of start putting pieces to, you know, together. I think they're fun to do. Something different, something to use up our scraps. Uh-oh, did I lose? Where is, oh, shoo. I thought I lost my pieces. All right, guys. I think that's all we're going to do for tonight. I'm pretty tuckered out from work. So I think we're going to call it a night, guys. Yeah, when I start that scrapbook series, yep. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I think this would be a good night. I'm just, I'm pretty tuckered out from work. I was still awake at 1 o'clock last night, and my alarm goes off about 4:30. So I'm a little tuckered. Oh, you're welcome, darling. Oh, I didn't even know you was on here, Donna. Darn it. Hi and bye. And Darlene. All right, guys. Tomorrow night, same place, same time. I don't work tomorrow. So I'll do my homework and get these pieces glued. Oh, I could show you guys what we got done. Well, I think most of you was on here, but yeah, we got some of it decorated. Yes, I just got to get all my pieces glued on. And I didn't have time to get that done. So yeah, we are moving right along on this. Pretty cool. But yeah, I'll get my homework done. I promise. Since I don't work tomorrow, I'll have time to get it all done. All right, guys. All right, if you have any questions, hashtag it. And that just kind of alerts me to your questions, guys, okay? All right, so you guys can now make your pockets. Decide on how many pockets you want and get those ready to go. And I'll probably make a few more pockets myself, too. All right, guys. We will talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of your evening. Sorry I'm cutting class short tonight, but my legs and my feet hurt. So, all right, guys. And as always, keep scrapping. Bye-bye.